What's going on, guys? Eli here with the latest episode of the Blitz. The second episode of this new season. We've played 8 games. We're 8th on the ladder. 4 wins, 1 drawn, and 3 lost. 16 goals for, 14 against. Obviously, with a 2 goal difference, which is good. Plus 2's alright. Sitting 13 points. Today we're versing Middlesbrough, as I said in the last episode. They're just below us, so it's kind of a good clash there to see who can kind of get into that promotion playoffs, although it is really early days. So anyway, with that being said, I'll show you the fixtures. So obviously after that Crystal Palace game, we beat Shrewsbury 4-2 in the Capital One Cup, so that's not really great considering we still conceded 2 goals. Anyway, beat Derby 3-1 away from home. That was a pretty good game. Blackburn lost 2-3. I think they scored in like the last minute or something, which is a bit ridiculous. Beat MK Dons 1-0. They only just got promoted. Could have done better than that, to be honest. West Ham in the Capital One Cup second round 5-3, so unfortunate there. Beat Brentford 2-1. Bayern Munich 5-1. That's their second team. Just a couple of friendlies there, really. Beat Leeds 4-3, so we shouldn't have conceded that many. And then we kind of had a bit of a patchy form here. 2 games lost in a row. Brighton 1-0 and Wolves 2-1. We could have done a lot better there. But anyway, it brings us to this Middlesbrough game. We've had a 7-day break. A lot better than a 4-day break, to be honest. But our home form is pretty spot on. Away form, not too great. So I think we should be alright today. We got Phil Bardsley out with an injury, and Florent Cuvela's still out there. So, but he's coming back soon, which is great news. But apart from that, I think I did have a couple of last transfers that I did make. Where am I going? Lots to kind of tell you about, actually. So considering the outs, so I think I'm not sure where I last left you, to be honest. But hold on, where was it? Crystal Palace game, 2nd of the 8th, so it was a while ago. So we just go here. Okay, so a lot of players go on loan, which is normal. Bob Harris went to MK Dons. He's worth 1.2 million, but he was, you might have remembered, he was good. He was on good form last season, but I had no use of him because at the time I had an overload of defenders, as you may recall, and he just wasn't fitting in my team. I wish I didn't sell him, especially for free, and the fans are really disappointed about that because as I get to that, I let Andy Butler go on loan. He's pretty useless now, and I'm letting him go at the end of the season. But Alcock, Craig Alcock, our captain, let him go to Wolves for 2.7 plus lots of add-ons. So we'll get a lot of money from this transfer, but I mean he's one of our best players, and it really lacked us on defenders, and especially considering that Michael Keane, you may remember, his loan was actually ending in like it was only like a 3 or 2 month loan, so you can see he only played like 5 games for us. It was only a 3-month loan, so what I tried to do was end the loan and then kind of submit a loan bid again. Unfortunately, I did that, and then Celtic. He wanted to go to Celtic on loan, even though he's getting no game time whatsoever. So anyway, that's his loss. So yeah, really disappointed. So now we've got literally no good defenders. And anyway, that's a pretty big disappointment. So yeah, letting go of Michael Keane and Alcock is a bit of a disappointment. Also let a couple of players on the loan off that loan there. But in terms of who we brought in, a couple of good players. Jordanov, he's on loan. He's not looking too good. I've used him in 1 game off the bench. I don't know. He's kind of just back up because we were lacking back up there. I haven't used this guy either, but he's on my bench, so he will get some appearances. But yeah. So Zach Clove on loan from Bolton. And another one here, Angus Gunn. He's looking really good potential. Manchester City actually let go of him. I've loaned him out to Cheltenham as soon as he arrived, and hopefully he'll grow into that potential. But a big player, big signing here, Davy Proper. decent player for most Premier Division sides. Gonna lead to be a good Premier Division player. And I got him for free. He's doing pretty well so far. I don't know why I got him for free, but what a great transfer there. So, anyway, without further ado, I want to show you my team, who I'll be listing up at the moment. George Long, obviously still in goal. He's not having the greatest time. Matt Doherty's come into the side. Obviously, he's not doing too well. Jack Hunt either. I actually dropped Jack Hunt, and I've had to bring him back due to Bardsley's got an injury and just the lack of defenders, really. So yeah, after last year having so many defenders, now we have literally none. But anyway, not doing too well in the back four. Harry Maguire not showing, and Jack Watmore had to be brought in because of our weaknesses. Yeah, O'Keefe there, our new signing. Wallace, Dropper, he's been pretty good. Burgett from Cardiff that we bought. Ranger and Keane, so I've changed the formation quite a lot actually since going with that 4-5-1. I've changed it to a 4-4-2. It's good to have Keane and Ranger both in the squad because they're pretty much our key players along with Burgett. But anyway, I'm going to actually drop back Wallace here, and I'm going to see his good box-to-box midfielder or central midfielder. I'm going to play him as an anchorman. So yeah, that's pretty much the team. Also, with those defenders, obviously we're not having a good time at the moment with them. I am bringing in for 4.8 million Kevin Theophile Catherine, who plays for Cardiff. Obviously a decent player in game and in real life. So he's joining us on the 1st of the 1st, 2015. Transfer budget had to be adjusted for this, as I'll show you now. We have nothing left. When we enter January, there'll literally be like no money there left. So yeah, it's all gone to the wage budget now as well. And also we also managed to pick up Tono from Recreativo, I think, joining us as well. He's decent for Championship and maybe Premier League. I just really needed like a right/left back in there as well. So I've got him, which is great. So yeah, I've got that left back position filled when Bardsley leaves, and Bardsley exits us from loan at the start of January, and that's exactly when he comes. So that's kind of good. But anyway, got to start. Let's do this. Back in action here for the Middlesbrough game. And I'm really concerned about the defenders and goalkeeper because we conceded a lot last year, but a lot of them still play well. So anyway, I'll skip the team talk and get right into it. So yeah, game beginning here. Be an early chance. We scored a lot of early goals actually. In our loss against the Wolves, we scored in the first minute, and then they won it in the 86th minute. But yeah, so Fulham there only conceded 5 goals, by the way. I should have shown you that. Cardiff only conceded 8, as well as Middlesbrough, but Middlesbrough down near the bottom. So I guess Middlesbrough just not scoring too many goals, but they're not really conceding. But yeah, Fulham and Cardiff looking very dangerous, even though it's early stages. Especially Fulham with 20 goals in first position. Haven't lost a game, they've only drawn one, and they've conceded just 5 goals. It's going to be very tough to play them. I'm pretty sure Mitroglu's on the top goal scorers chart. But yeah, I don't know, Cardiff are pretty low down considering they've got conceded a lot less than other teams. But yeah, no score so far. We need to really win this game to kind of push us up there. So yeah, not much to tell you about halftime there, 0-0. I think a draw would be an okay result, but I would like to be pushing for more than that. Still nothing really happening. Obviously I only usually start with the 4 instructions. So that is one problem that I do have. Lack of kind of tactics on this game. This is a pretty boring game so far, to be honest. It doesn't look like there's going to be a goal scorer, so I'm probably going to make a change in a second here. So yeah, I'll make that change now. It hasn't been the greatest episode, I guess. Failure to kind of get goals. No one doing too well here. Jack Watmow just hasn't been great at all. Jordan Spence, I'm gonna start starting him again. He's just come back from red card, and I issued him like a 1 week fine because of his red card, because I don't want to be conceding red cards. Oops, I just clicked on something random. So finally we got a chance here, or someone has a chance. Burgett to Keane, proper. Keane, Ranger, here's a chance, and we've got it in the 69th minute. Nah, Ranger slots it through. Who else but Ranger? He's been pretty solid for us, considering a free transfer. We've had so many good free transfers. I guess that's why we're at where we're at. And plus, all the paid transfers has been pretty terrible. Like Jack Hunt has been pretty bad. I'm gonna make another sub here. Burgett hasn't been great lately, but I can't take him off because James Wallace is quite tired. Undo that, and I'll actually bring on Packwood, giving the youth a chance. He needs all the game time he can get. If you can remember, I got him from Birmingham. Hopefully Wallace isn't injured, as Middlesbrough scored. So, conceding late goals again. Gonna bring on Jamie Murphy, who's actually been on the bench for us. You might be surprised about that because he was great last season. He's still a pretty good player, but I just can't fit him into my formation, which really sucks. So yeah, I've just kind of been using him as an impact player, really. I'm gonna go shoot on sight. And I'll overload. I really need to win this game. So yeah, this is probably the last chance of the game. It comes to nothing. So yeah, not really happy about that, to be honest. 1-1. I guess yeah, that pretty much wraps up the game, and I'll just kind of tell you who I'll be playing next. So yeah, once again, disappointing result. Sitting in 8th, 4 wins, 2 draws, 3 losses. Good thing is we're really still in touching distance of those positions we want to be. Fulham don't look like they're going to be caught, as they've gone and won again. Not sure who they've had to be playing, but Middlesbrough. So they've beat. Yeah, they've had a few hard. No, they've been doing pretty well, but yeah. So they probably won't be caught. Sitting 8th there. I'll just have a look at the play stats here. Obviously, Middlesbrough with 12 goals, way ahead. We're not even there. We're shots on target ratio Murphy, so I'm gonna need to use him. We are nowhere really to be seen, so we really need to start playing a bit better. But anyway, thanks for watching this episode. The next episode will be I'm thinking that Reading game maybe, but I want to have a bit of a break, so that's in December. Either this Reading game or Fulham game. Anyway, or Cardiff. So anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Yeah, I'm not sure which game it will be, depending on how I feel about making another episode. But anyway, thanks for watching. Bye.